Happy Monday, LinkedIn friends, and welcome to CI in 5. The purpose? To get your week started off on the good foot, guiding and empowering new CI professionals looking to find their way, and providing a spark to seasoned practitioners who have lost the love and feeling. The challenge? Your favorite lean thinkers sum up what continuous improvement means to them in 5 minutes or less, and in 5 words or less. Think of it kind of like a kata geek going on a speed date. I know, right? This is gonna be fun. Let's do this. Adam Lawrence, welcome to CI in 5. So thankful to have you here today.
Thanks for having me, Sam. Happy to be here.
If you don't know who Adam is, why don't you? This guy is one of the foremost experts on running Kaizen events for your organization, specializing in creating big change and sustaining it over a long period of time. If you want more information, we'll put that in the comments as well as on the top of this, but that's not what we're here about. We're here to hear about what Adam's CI in 5 is. So Adam, what is your CI in 5?
My 5 words are engagement, empowerment, Kaizen, teamwork, and leadership. Continuous improvement is all about engaging people and empowering them to solve the problems that bother them so much. Kaizen just means, let's just make something better. Don't let anything get in your way. We can always make things better. Teamwork is people working together for a common goal. And leadership is that support and alignment around letting people do what's right.
So do you have a story or a time when all of these things kind of came together for you?
I was brought in to help a team reduce changeover time. There was this woman, her name was Jessica, and she was using a box knife to cut 2-foot cuts off the edges of this tile. It looked so difficult and painful and unsafe, and it just bothered us. And the mechanic, Mike, came up to me and said, Adam, I just can't get Jessica off my mind. I couldn't stand watching her cutting that tile like that. About an hour and a half later, Mike comes back, got a grin a mile wide. He's got this vise. It's on wheels, and it's got these 2-foot angle irons on each jaw. He goes, check this out. So he and his friend, they get this ceiling tile and they put it vertical in the vise, close it up, give the tile a tap, and boom, the edge cuts off clean. So we wheel the thing down to Jessica. She's like, what do you want? Come on out, you gotta check this out. So she comes out, bring a tile with you. She brings the tile. They show her how to do it. She puts the tile in the vise, pops it, edge knocks off. She's like, oh my God, this is awesome. She gives Mike the first hug he ever got in the factory. The last day of the Kaizen, right? We're gonna do our big report out. 15 members of the leadership team meet us out in Gemba. So they call over to Jessica. Jessica comes out. Let us show you. Mike and Jessica take a tile, put it in the thing. She pops the edge off. 15 jaws drop at the same moment. Boom! Plant manager says, we've been working on this for 6 months. It was our top safety problem in the plant. Engineers couldn't figure it out. You took 4 days and figured it out. We've got to keep doing more work this way. And she gives Mike the second hug he ever got in the plant. That was the engagement, the empowerment, pure Kaizen going on, teamwork, and just that leadership support to say, hey, you did what's right. We want to do more of it.
So I'm wondering, when it comes to someone like myself, who's kind of a new lean practitioner, new lean professional, what kind of guidance would you give someone like myself as they continue on in their practice?
So just practice, try, engage, offer up ideas, always look for waste, look for opportunities, volunteer. Everybody needs help, right? So the whole thing is, if you just want to go help people, people will appreciate that. And even if you make mistakes, who cares? Because you're going to learn from it. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
What about for those kind of on the other end of the spectrum? Maybe they practiced a while, or maybe they've just started. Either way, and they're stuck in their continuous improvement practice. What could you offer them in terms of just getting a spark going again?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. Yeah, mentor. The best way to learn anything is to help somebody else along that journey. The two-way sharing is a great experience. It helps you feel good about what you're giving to somebody else, and they can help teach you a new way of thinking. Their questions, their curiosity, that kind of brings that energy back to you.
So lastly, what would you say brings you the most joy in your practicing of continuous improvement?
Oh, well, that's easy. Just helping people win, helping teams win. The joy on their face, it just comes back to me, to know that you've helped somebody do something that they just didn't know how to do on their own, and just seeing the joy on their face, it just spreads to everybody.
Well, Adam Lawrence, that is a perfect way to end our time today. Continuous improvement isn't about just getting all these big gains. It's about bringing people joy and fulfillment. And I love that just succinct way of thinking about it. Again, if you don't know Adam or aren't connected with him, link up with him on LinkedIn. Check out his website. We'll post all that information. But again, thanks, Adam, for being here. So appreciative of your time today.
Well, thank you, Sam.
Thanks for joining me for CI in 5, the place for you to jumpstart your week and energize you along your continuous improvement journey. So what about you? What's your CI in 5? Would love to hear from you in the comments section below, and of course would sure appreciate it if you would like, tag, share, or connect, and feel free to join me on my daily journey of 90-Second Purpose, the place where I share with you my purpose, intent, and action for the day, and reflect on the previous day's intent and action. Again, 90-Second Purpose is the place to be. Until next week, where you join me with another one of your favorite lean thinkers, stay calm and Kaizen.